Can you do the tags and stuff real quick? I want to go grab another monster.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do tags. Really? No, you're not.
Yeah, cause all I can do is like clip, save, report.
Kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put this over here. Okay, we're good.
Daily quest. Damn.
Only she knew.
How many blueberries you planted for me?
I don't have any blueberries.
No, cause you harvested them all. Saw it.
You have proof?
I saw it all.
You have proof?
Total.
You need proof. It doesn't matter if you say you've seen it all. You need proof.
Take my stuff, man.
We probably do need sprinklers.
Yeah, honestly. There's so many things we need to work on today. Like just freaking of life.
Five?
Hmm?
Like 10 for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder would you use magnifying?
No clue.
Man.
No, we don't have the water for this section. No, we just need to cook.
Yeah, I'm getting seeds right now. Stuff I need. And for the quest and lots of kids. It is honestly so nice that you can get seeds farm together.
Probably spend too much on sprinklers, but I don't care. I'm here to buy something. Oh, I can buy grass.
Whoa, do we need glass for?
Glass? You grow
Glass?
glass?
Are you saying you can't grow glass?
This is what I have to deal with.
2 seconds. Sorry about that. I had to be tech support for a second. Mom was terrified that someone was messaging her on Messenger and she couldn't see their picture or anything and all they wrote was hi. So she was like, can they hack me if I reply to them? It's like, no, just don't click any shady links. Like, it's okay.
What are you doing?
Any blueberries?
I already have a pre-designed pathway, dork.
I didn't know. So you made blueberries. Blueberries. We need a jammer so bad. Having to go to the city to make jam is awful. So what's the goal today, baby? Are we getting cows?
Cows are not obtainable.
What? Sheep?
Yeah, no. You get
What?
those.
I've been bamboozled? That? So all we can get is chickens?
Yep.
I was waiting for you to turn around and be like, no, chickens are gone too.
Well, you notice how I haven't fed them.
I was looking at them just to make sure they were still there.
I'm waiting for them to cannibalize each other.
No.
Funny story, chickens will eat their own eggs.
Yeah, I know. And eggs are
What?
delicious.
A lot of people don't know that.
Filled with protein. A lot of like farmers and stuff, after they've like eaten the eggs, will like throw the eggshells in back into the chicken coop, because there's like important vitamins and calcium and stuff in the shells for the chicken. The chickens.
I would just turn it to mulch.
Well, quite a lot of chicken feed actually comes with ground up shells in it.
Do do do.
I can see all those apples.
Yeah, I just planted a few of them. Is there like a seed spreader?
I hope so. Because otherwise this is actually going to be kind of toxic.
Where's my tractor?
Farming simulator?
Time for the money. Oh. Isn't that satisfying?
Watching all the apples fall. They're just following you like a carpet.
We're out of space. Go sell them. Sell our apples.
Out of fertilizer. So what's the jackpot gonna be? Yep. Oh yeah, I caught a stingray before mantis ray? Mantis ray. Before I came to the island. Just oops. Ray. Mantis ray.
do 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 do.
I first now brain processed that you bought sprinklers. Because I was like, why don't we need to water these?
This is what I have to deal with.
I'm tired. Okay. Oh yeah, the chickens are not happy.
Ask me if I give a damn.
I'll take care of them.
Chickens
keep
actually produce a lot of CO2, which pollutes our environment. They're actually not geothermically stable.
I don't think the chickens care. Chickens are like, "Gawk, motherfucker." I am stuck in an apple tree.
Collect more apples.
Blueberry. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the forest. Help.
What forest?
The apple forest.
Apples are awesome. Those apple trees have generated so much revenue too.
Yeah.
Like the only downside
Mm-hmm.
is they take up quite a bit of inventory.
Yeah,
And they
that's true.
sell for an okay-ish amount. Not like a lot, but an okay-ish. Like it's not as cost efficient as like say blueberries. Blueberries you make a lot of money. Like a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
But like you don't have to do any work towards the apples. You know what I mean? You just plant them and you're like, there you go. Listen, catfish, I will catch you. There's nothing you can do, catfish. You will be caught.
Imagine if a catfish actually.
Imagine if I shot it with a gun.
No. Not the catfish. It's kind of cute though, calling a fish catfish. It's because it has whiskers. Wonder who looked at it and was like, "You have whiskers, therefore you must be a cat."
You'd have to look it up.
I will do. Showering or chickens? Okay. Who named the catfish? Who named uh can't actually figure out who named it. Always been a catfish.
Okay.
Oh, that was a lot of money. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. So you're saying blueberries is the goat?
Catfish, name given to various types of fish. 1610s. Originally probably in reference to the Atlantic wolffish, in reference to its ferocity. From cat plus fish. In North America, freshwater fish was also called by 1690s, probably for its whiskers, and for the purring noise it is said to make when taken from the water. Greek had glanios, catfish, in reference to the only European species, in Latin Silurus, in English generally sheatfish, found in north of the Alps. The largest European fish other than the sturgeon. The name is based on Glanus hyena, a fish being called because of the ferocity and the sound it makes, speak, compared to dogfish. The ancients thought them to be sensitive to thunder and able to predict earthquakes, and told catching them of such size they had to be hauled ashore by oxen, meaning
Well
so
then,
big that they had to use a trailer for them.
interesting. That was actually interesting. Oh, the blueberries.
Just stop wasting land for like carrots and stuff. Carrots are kind of pointless.
Yeah. Only planting blueberries now too. I want a seed spreader.
Yeah. When do we get the upgraded tools?
I mean, I can already buy copper tools, but they're like 1k each. That's why I haven't bothered yet.
They're 1k each?
Yeah. Copper tools is the next upgrade. Oh, I unlocked cows.
Yeah, I've had cows unlocked since yesterday.
Black cow, chocolate cow, white cow, red star chicken, well summer chicken, large chicken coop. So the cows were alive?
Mm-hmm.
How dare you? Like saying the cake is alive?
Come on, hurry up, blueberries. Need to go sell you so I can plant more.
I have seeds if you want.
Nah, it's just waiting on this batch. Need to do more fertilizers too. I might make a row of fertilizers.
Yeah, definitely need more. Because I have so many mushrooms and stuff.
I know, I threw down like a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, last bit. Only 3 more. We need to get sprinklers on this side.
Mm-hmm. That we definitely.
There, I helped.
Thank you.
No, I still gotta wait 2 minutes.
I feel quite rich all of a sudden.
Why are those last 3 so obnoxious?
No.
Okay, there we go. You can water the rest.
Yeah.
Here to sell. Take these blueberries. Okay. Here to buy. Give me all of this. Oops. Clicked on the wrong one.
Chickens made eagles.
The most efficient way.
Oh, a golden eagle.
There's a squid.
Squid? Need a squid. Kara quest. Oh, is it? Let's see, where is it? Don't you dare, bluegill. Good. I want to see a shark again. Sharks are kind of... Still really upset I didn't...
Yeah, there was another fish that I saw that I wasn't able to catch.
Yeah.
I think the pole needs to be stronger or something. Because some of them, they'll just like break off or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you could just catch every fish, then what would be
That's
the
the point
point,
of the
right?
newer poles, yeah.
Okay.
That may be the radius. So
Yeah,
like you
that's
get
the
a
radius.
god tier fishing pole, and just every fish in the fucking world just sprints towards the bobber.
Yeah. Yeah, because the radius did get larger then.
I think so. I can't. Need to put.
I still find it so funny that you can swim just fine. And there's like only a few meters towards the new islands, but the invisible wall is just like, nah. Oh, there's a catfish.
Listen, Missy, if you're not gonna do the fertilizer, then give me the mushrooms.
I was doing the fertilizer.
Every time I look over, fertilizer's been done.
I literally just did it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I believe you.
My fertilizers. In fact, I need to collect my mushroom. Mushroom, mushroom.
I think that's how they came up with Timo too, because he looks like a badger, kinda.
Yeah. Yeah. Just thinking whether he is a badger or a raccoon. I don't think he's a raccoon.
Technically, he's a yordle,
Yeah, so he's neither or.
but he small fuzzy animal that throws down mushrooms and shit.
Most toxic. Whole
Because either
thing to
you
fight.
have either the Timo you're going, or either the Timo's like crazy good,
Mm-hmm.
and the world is completely populated with mushrooms to the nth degree, and it becomes the most annoying thing in existence, or it's a completely useless fucking Timo that does nothing all game.
Yeah,
There's like no in between with that character.
exactly. Um, you didn't play when Timo could jungle, did you?
He was able to jungle a while back.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. There was a point in time where we had like ADC jungle,
Mm-hmm.
which was dumb. And most typically it was like either a Vayne or an Ashe. And me,
Oh
the
yeah.
person paying like Sejuani jungle or Trundle jungle, would sit there and be like, bro, can you get the out of my jungle? Like, can I jungle? Like, but I want to jungle. Like, I need this. I need that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, your lane is getting pushed. Go away.
Yeah. Like
No, I'm jungler. If you want
I
to roam, that's one thing. But you're roaming and jungling are two different things.
yeah. And I always hated ADCs who just thought, oh,
They were God's
my
gift.
jungler is not taking these mobs currently, so I'm just gonna take them, which just slowed down the jungler because they might have been helping out a lane, so now they have to wait for these mobs to respawn when they're doing their round. Like,
Usually in the higher elo, what we would do is like if the ADC is contemplating like if they take a camp or whatever, they would ping the camp, and if the
yeah.
jungler pings it back, that was like, okay, just go take it.
Mhm.
But like from what I've heard, it's like nowadays they expect the jungler to roam 24/7 or some shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, you need levels? Go to a lane." Like, what?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
the way
that's.
that League evolved into, it's so strange to me. Like
Mhm.
I understand, like, okay, as a jungler, you want to like watch the lanes, and if a lane's getting pushed, you want to balance it, blah 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 blah. But like, there's also the fact that there's a lot of times you'll see like a jungler pushing a lane,
Mhm.
and like the mid, top, or ADC is trying to go back to the lane, and the lane's pushed to all hell, and like it's just everything's messed up, right?
Yeah.
And then like the argument at the end is like, no, I was doing everything that I supposed to. Look at the scoreboard. Like, dude, the ADC had to overextend because they were sitting there with their thumbs up their butt.
Mhm.
Like, what do you expect? Like, you're not thinking about what the other people are doing. You're just like, oh, I'm near this, and there's mobs. Let me farm it.
Mhm.
It's like, that's not how that works. You got to control the lane.
Yep. Ah, pale jungle.
That sounds fucking stupid.
It's a big thing. I think it still is. Like, pretty much every freaking
It sounds
character
like
can be
it's
used as a
Kale.
jungler.
It sounds like it's Kale Roam that pretends to be jungle, because there's a huge difference. Because what
Yeah.
made Kale so good at roaming was when she healed a target, it would boost their
Mhm.
movement speed like crazy. And then Kale had like, so what Kale could do is if like say mid lane was Morgana or top was like Trundle, or name any CC oriented like character,
Mhm.
like Kale could go up, heal their ally, make them super fast, CC the target, and then dogpile on them, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like it was an ambush, and that's what made Kale so good at roaming. You know who else did this really good?
Mm.
Alistar. Alistar did this phenomenally for a very long time, in fact, there was a point in time where Alistar would just grab boots, health pots, and roam minute zero into the game, right?
Mhm.
Never went to a lane, never jungled, and literally just roamed the whole time. It was like 35 minutes in, Alistar's barely getting his ult. Like,
Yeah.
because all he would do is roam. And it was so effective because what he would do is he'd head bash in, slam him, and then you would dogpile, right?
Mhm.
And Kale did the same thing, except Kale didn't have the CC, meaning you were dependent on what the lane is,
Yeah.
right? Because if you're like, oh, I'm gonna go jump on this person, but it's a fucking Tristana, like, well, unless the target's health is low, like, it's not gonna happen. So like, when
Mhm.
you have a roaming Kale, you have to like pre-poke a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Anvil, Stonehenge. Ooh, a new cape. Marble Fountain. That's interesting.
Ooh.
Alright, let me see what we got. Like, there's certain instances where, like, okay, this makes sense, but that doesn't mean that it's a jungle, right?
Mhm.
There, like, a jungle does the function of a roam. Meanwhile, it also, levels up through killing mobs in the jungle and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And but the main focus of a jungler is to keep up, and whenever a lane is getting abused, the jungle would turn it into a 2v1 or a 3v2. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And then you have some characters who were psychos, such as Singed, where you're like, oh, okay, it's a Singe, we're going to 2v1 the Singe. And Singe just did not care. Like,
Mhm.
oh, you want to jump me? Well, I'm going to go farm behind your tower, but we're going to kill you. But I'm going to go farm behind your tower, but we're going to kill you. What are you doing? Farming behind your tower? Like, he just didn't care. That was Singe. And it was so good. It was so fun.
every time a cinch locked into the game, you just knew it was gonna be toxic as hell because dealing with a singed was just difficult because you couldn't kill him because he just built tank items, and if he built like slight AP, if you started chasing him and his freaking cloud was just hanging behind him, you were gonna die. So it ended up being like uh, a situation where you couldn't kill him, you couldn't chase him, you couldn't do anything. All you could do is just leave him alone in his lane. It
And
was absolutely
the
ridiculous.
problem is, if you leave him alone, it gets worse.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't ignore him. So the way to deal with a Singe is actually very simple. Gank him. Gank the crap out of him. Disable him entirely on his lane, right? There's certain characters that do this really well. There's certain ones that are just god awful at it, right? Like, for example, you know, like the roaming Kale thing?
Yeah.
Does not work on Singe at all. Kale's like, okay, I'm gonna speed boost everyone. We're gonna jump them. It's gonna be fantastic. And Singe is like, yoink! Later, see ya, nerds. And that's what he would do. It's like, okay, well, Kale, what's your follow-up? That was it. That was the whole thing.
All.
That's what I had. I don't know where to go from here.
It's so sad and so true at the same time.
It's the same with Alistar, too. Like, so Alistar, who was like a disgusting roamer. He was really notorious for roaming. I mained Singe, and I was maining Singe during that era. And a lot of people didn't realize the counter to roaming Alistar is you just have a Singe top lane.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, how does that do anything? Did the stream what?
It just lagged out for me. I was worried it crashed.
No, it's fine for me. I've been watching it.
Yeah. It's went back to normal.
So when you have a Singe top lane, the team can pretend that lane doesn't exist. And so they can double up on mid. They can do whatever they want. You know, jungle can literally camp mid if they want to. And there's nothing anyone can do about it. And so, like, when you have, like, a roaming Alistar, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to gank top. It's like you can't gank Singe. I'm going to gank mid. He has jungle 24/7. I'm going to gank bottom. Well, jungle just rotates the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do here? And it just, like, completely destroyed it. Like, a really good character that made Singe, like, iffy was Sejuani. And the reason why is because Sejuani has, like, one of the most crazy CCs ever in history. It was so nuts, dude. AoE, lockdown, everyone's frozen. Guess what? Followed up, slowed to hell, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, okay, well, Sejuani just makes it so no one can move ever, you know?
Yeah.
And it was strong. It was hella strong. Like, in my opinion, Sejuani was, like, one of the most underplayed characters of all time. Like, I felt like she should have been nerfed during her era. Like, it was crazy how powerful she was. And people just, like, slept on it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say it was a massive skill gap, but there was definitely a skill gap, because you would have those Sejuani players that came in and they would just absolutely destroy because they would hit every single skill. And then you would have the babies who came in and they missed like 90% of all their stuff. And they never really got...
Sejuani is the long cooldowns made it so if you miss, like, you felt it.
Yeah, you were punished for like years.
You can't whiff. You can't whiff.
Your grandchildren would be punished at that fucking rate. Like, it was abysmal.
But, like, my friend's, like, very first pentakill was on Nocturne, and I was playing Sejuani. And, actually, no, I lied. he was playing Kha'Zix. You know, kill a target, refresh your abilities. So, sure enough, like, I froze the entire enemy team on one jump, like one small area. Like, they were stacked on top of each other. And every time Kha'Zix jumps, if it kills a target, it would reset the cooldown. And he was maxing his jump. So you just see him bunny hopping over and over again all over them. And then you just pentakill. I was just like, bro, what the hell? Like, and the crazy part was we were both playing in the same room, right? Because he would come over to play. And he would be sitting right next to me. Like, actually, he'd be sitting behind me on the bed. And I had, like, this little desk thing that I would set up for him. So when he came over to play, he had, like, a little desk for his laptop while I'm on my computer. And sure enough, like, when I landed that ult, we were, like, shouting. We're like, go, 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 go. You know, it was a ranked promo for him, too. And he managed to get into, like, Diamond for the first time. And it was just nuts. It was nuts. Like, oh my god, it was so hype. And he got his first pentakill, and he's just, like, screaming, my first penta! My first penta! Dude was nuts. And that was a long time ago. You know, like, this was, like, college. And man, that was so fun.
League has been around for a while. Long while now, actually.
Yeah, I was playing back in season 1. I actually have, like, all the skins from, you know, if you bought the box. Like, I have all those. And I was like, I watched this video online, and they were like, oh yeah, by the way, like, if you managed to buy the box back when it first released and you got these skins, you can't get those anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I was looking at all the skins that they were listing off that you can't get anymore, and I'm like, I have that, I have that, I have that, I have that.
Yeah.
Like, Riot Squad Singe is by far my favorite skin of all time. And then I have, like, I have the Riot Squad series. I have the it's not TDA Shen, is it? The one with the lights? You know what I'm talking about?
Probably. Honestly, I have no idea what skins were unique and which weren't. It was just cosmetics for me. Like, cosmetics are cool, don't get me wrong. I skin hoarder too. I think
Do you have Arctic Caitlyn? You had to get a magazine for it.
Yeah, then no.
So, growing up, I was in this little hick town, right? And, like, people didn't play League where I was at. It was just a small town. And the Safeway had a bunch of the magazines. So I walked in, scratched it off, wrote it down, scratched it off, wrote it down, scratched it off, wrote it down. And I just gave away the codes. And the thing is like, I'm pretty sure all the magazines were there. You know what I mean? It was a gaming magazine. And, like, no, like, the store was full stock. And this was a long while after the skin and stuff was announced. In fact, it was like, I remember one of my friends that I was playing with at the time, he was like, oh, did you get the Arctic skin yet? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, dude, you need to go to Safeway. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, it's been out for like a couple months now, so you might get lucky. Go to Safeway, tons of magazines, unscratched. And I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and loot this up real quick and sell some codes.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Because they weren't plastic wrapped. The thing about them was, like, you know, like, scratcher tickets? It's like liquid aluminum is what it is. Well, they put like that scratcher ticket liquid aluminum thing where the code was. So if it wasn't scratched, you know the magazine was good for it. But then, like, because when I went, there was only one that was scratched off, and I was just like, ha, someone got this idea. Wait a minute. Why didn't they take all these other codes? What the hell? So I just yoinked that. Yeah, I just yoinked that and started giving them to people. I also have Pack Sivir. I love Pack Sivir. That's a good skin right there.
Like when I used to play it a lot, I used to hoard skins too. Like I think I have pretty much every Sona skin. But
I have a lot of Sona skins too, but I can't. Because there's what's the really colorful like DJ Sona or something like that? It's a really old skin. It was like a promo one too. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the one that could change.
Yeah, it was super dope. Like I love that skin.
Yeah, I have that one too.
But the thing was like a lot of people didn't play Sona.
Yeah, I freaking loved her. She was my main for a long time.
And then they released a character that's like a copy paste of Sona, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is a new character design. And then like no one's playing Sona, but they're playing this new champion because it's new.
Oh, I never played her. I never even freaking bought her. I was like, no. Her lore is stupid. She's stupid. She looks stupid. She just no.
Like I'm fine with rehashing certain character tropes or whatever, but there's a certain point where it's like, dude, if zero originality, zero. Come on.
It was literally just them going like, oh, so the KDA stuff made a good buck. So now we're gonna breach into this franchise of idols and stuff. And it's like, why? Like,
the KDA thing was cool because it was like something new and fresh for League. But then they did everything KDA. And I was like, alright. Cool, I guess.
Suddenly every female character was a part of KDA. It's like, can you just have kept it unique? Like, why?
Like, I understand, like, Ari, Lux, Sona, like, very musical, very pop idol-esque, like, characters. But then, like, they wanted everyone to be part of it. Evelyn?
Yeah.
Evelyn's known for being one of the most ugliest characters in existence. Like, her original, as anyone who goes, Evelyn's hot, bro. Like, have you seen her original model?
The original was terrible, but holy shit.
She was like purple with long nails and like the most horrible face. It was like a monstrosity.
She was terrible.
Yeah. And I played her jungle too because I main jungle, you know what I mean? So it's like testing out different jungles is always a good thing. The problem is just character was god awful looking.
Yeah, she got a visual update which really helped her, but then they freaking changed her skill set. And I just couldn't play her after that. And I cried. I was like, you just took away my favorite jungler, the character that I had such a blast playing, even though I am a support at heart. Whenever I could play Evelyn jungle, and now you freaking took it away from me. You wrecked it. Why did you have to do that? And it wasn't even because she was OP, because a lot of people were like,
no one was playing her.
Yeah, because no one was playing her. No one knew how to play her.
Because what you're referencing was back when I was playing. Because I remember those changes. It was like, oh, I should probably put these. Because that wasn't like necessarily like that long. Like, I guess, yeah, it is a while back, but not in the sense of like how long ago I was playing. Because I remember like, my boy, like I was always playing League on and off. And my boy was like, oh, we should jump on League. You should see the new Evelyn. They butchered her. I was like, what?
Yeah. Exactly.
And I was like, oh, okay, let's jump on. And then like got on and I was like, bro, what the hell are these abilities? Like these don't make any sense. Like she was fine.
Yeah, she was
Like, oh, now
completely
you can
fine.
spam this and do this and blah blah blah. I was like, nah, dude, I'm cool.
Like, what? Why did you have to do this? She was so fun.
Because her
And
pick rate
sure,
was really low and they wanted to release a skin for her.
yeah, but there was
That's
a reason the pick
that's
rate was low, because no one knew how to play her.
it wasn't that no one knew how to play her, it's just she wasn't that good in the meta. So like
Yeah.
there okay, when it comes to character design, right? And
Mhm.
balancing, there's certain characters that seem like they're god awful, but it's just because of what the meta is. And when the meta
Yeah.
shifts, characters become more popular to pick and whatnot. For example, back in the era when everyone was picking Fizz, Morgana was horrible.
Mhm.
Was the worst pick for mid. You cannot pick Morgana mid. Fizz single-handedly destroyed Morgana. And
Mhm.
it was like they were like, "Oh, but you know, like if you manage to land your Q on them, like you could kill Fizz." Like, yeah, but you not only do you have to be better than your opponent, but you got to get somewhat lucky. Like
Yeah.
you're waiting for them to use their W, which was the jump on the pole shit, in
Mhm.
order to use your Q, which Morgana usually initiates with the Q. So you can't
Yeah.
initiate until after they use their dash and pull, right? Because if they have their dash up but not their pull, they could dash away from your Q anyways. So it
Mhm.
was like a perfect counter to Morgana. But then once the pick rate of Fizz went down, Morgana all of a sudden was huge. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, did they buffer it? No. It was just because Fizz. That's all it
Mhm.
was. Fizz was destroying it. So once you like nerf a certain character, all of a sudden this character who hasn't been changed in any way, shape, or form, their kit is the exact same, they're on the same exact power level, just feels stronger because the
Yeah.
counter pick got nerfed. And that was like Fizz was toxic.
Mhm.
Holy crap. Was like 100% pick rate when it first came out. And like it was a non-stop pick. And
Mhm.
then people started picking like aggressive assassin like mids. Like if
Yeah.
Zed was around, you would pick Zed, but Zed came out after. You know what I mean? Like people were
Mhm.
picking all sorts of like mids trying to counter Fizz. That's how toxic Fizz was. They were like,
Yeah.
I wonder if Shen can do it. If you taunt Fizz, then he can't use his abilities. Maybe you can jump at them and shut him down. You know, people were trying all sorts of crap. Like Fizz was a great character design, but like compared to all the other characters, it just like
Mhm.
destroys their kits. Like
Know what
you
else
could,
was?
yeah, no one else had the mobility and damage that Fizz had. And so their solution was like, let's make him squishier. That's not gonna fix it.
Yeah. Know what else was super toxic?
Hmm.
Kog'Maw. And I loved playing him.
Kog'Maw was like a very rare pick. I think like
Yeah.
the only person that was like maining Kog'Maw for a long time was like Skara. Like Skara would pick Kog'Maw and Tristana. But
Mhm.
like as far as like most other players, Kog'Maw didn't see that much play. Right? Because Tristana did
Yeah.
everything Kog'Maw did, but had a jump. Meanwhile, like
Yeah.
Kog'Maw's passive is literally the worst passive in the game. If you
Yeah,
die,
but
you can explode up on someone.
I
But
loved using that strategically. Like, I'm not gonna use the S word because YouTube doesn't like that. But running in and being like, I don't care if I die right now, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. And you could
yeah,
just, especially if you built some movement speed, because you could see people's fear, especially if they were grouped up. So it didn't matter if they took you out, because if you just ran into their group and died, and none of them could run away, it was like it doesn't matter that the team just lost their ADC, because I'm gonna kill you all anyways. It was so
Yeah.
satisfying.
You know how many people got reported for using Kog'Maw like that, though?
But
A
why?
lot.
It was a part of his
Because,
kit.
but that wasn't the excuse that, you know what I mean? Like,
I know
sure, it's
people.
part of his kit, but just because it's part of its kit doesn't mean that you could just throw a life away, right?
Yeah,
Because
people get
it's
so
still
upset.
feeding. It's still considered feeding.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like people trying to use it as an excuse to feed. You know what I mean?
I mean, you have to use it tactically. It's not just a I'm gonna do it every fight. It's gonna be a they're not gonna expect this, and the moment is perfect now.
Or you just pick a character that's useful all around.
What's the fun in that? I loved watching people's fear when they saw the cockmaw running towards them.
I always play tanks. I would just tank it.
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause the
tanks were the
damage,
only ones that didn't have to
the
be
damage.
scared.
Well, even like bruisers were fine. There's like certain, like if it was a squishy, then yeah, it could be an issue. But now all squishies have movement.
Yeah.
It comes down to like, okay, well, say you end up getting a perfect lineup and you manage to blow up on X, Y, and Z. Well, does it pay out? You know what I mean? And if it doesn't pay out, then like, is it worth? Is the passive worth it at all? You know what I mean? Because imagine if you can blow up on a Tristana and like the Tristana doesn't even feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the way that that ability works is it scales off of AP, right? But it's the AP ratio is not that big. Like it has a high base damage, but it doesn't scale that massively.
Yeah. You
I think
haven't
it
seen a
actually
squid
scales
around,
on.
have you?
I think it scales on HP. I can't remember. It's been
Probably.
a long time.
Or they probably changed it. They probably changed it like 15 times.
Well, honestly, it was just a really bad passive. Like, it's the kind of passive that you only play while, or you only gain when losing.
Yeah.
Right? That's the problem. You want stuff that makes you win harder, not lose less.
Yeah.
That's why like Tristana was nuts. Like when Tristana was winning, oh yeah, everyone felt it. Felt like a one-sided fight. I jump over here. I shoot you to death. I jump over here. I shoot you to death. It's like, God damn it.
I need a goddamn squid for my quest. One more squid.
Why don't you go check?
Been patrolling this. Fish know my name now.
Someone's knocking on the door.
Come here, squid, 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 squid. Squid, squid, squid. Squid, man. Any squid? Oh, sturgeon. Like a sturgeon. That did not fix my squid issue. Are you? You are a catch. No. Fast. Squid. Not be. To rest. Resting star. There we go. Good. It. One day. Aren't you thirsty? Oh no. Chicken. I love chicken. They're the best. Till I get Momo. Give me my fertilizer. Or squid.
Where's my blueberries? You haven't been planting blueberries? The hell you been doing this whole time? Woman, haven't I been telling you to get work done?
Up, 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 up. I was filling in the fertilizer, and I've been taking care of the chickens, and I prioritized the field you've been working on with the fertilizer. Because I wanted to be nice. And I've desperately been trying to sing the Song of Cthulhu.
Sing the Song of Cthulhu?
Yeah, in hopes he spawns a squid for me, because Cthulhu is a squid.
No. No. Don't you dare insult Cthulhu like that. What the hell? I'll have your head for that.
There's a mentor. It's totally a squid.
Alright, let's get some more blueberries. I hate planting blueberries.
It's too early to hate it, baby. Maybe we should watch a horror movie. But then again, there's only horrible horror movies.
There's a Nicolas Cage movie we can watch.
Oh yeah, the one where he's Dracula?
Wait, are you talking about Vampire Kiss?
Oh? I don't think so. Like a new like
Oh. Yeah, there's a Nicolas Cage movie where he's like working at like Five Nights at Freddy kind of situation. It's like Something Willy. It's like absolutely ridiculous. But in a haha way. You can watch that one. There's a couple other movies too.
Yeah, we can watch that one. Yeah, because I know that like he's literally in I think he is playing Dracula in a new movie. I'm not sure if it has just been released or if it's still waiting for release. But it's like a Dracula movie based around the servants, or not the servant, the doctor, or whatever, the guy that visits Dracula's viewpoint. Not because we haven't seen that like a million times before. But it should apparently be haha funny. while also being haha scary. Because Nicolas Cage.
Do do do. Wonder how much copper bars are worth.
Probably a bit.
Yeah, I just opened up a few furnaces.
I'm so desperate for
Why
this.
do I have... Why is it required to have a certain amount of farming experience to have something like a seed spreader? Can't I just take my hand and just toss the seeds?
Yeah, you would think so.
Well, you wouldn't know because your farming's not high enough.
Apparently you're dumb. Like, so, you know how to make a scarecrow, use sprinklers, set up a system how to use sprinklers, but you don't know how to toss seeds. Match.
Could you imagine if they didn't have this planned placing for the seeds? They had to have it. They have to have it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would play if they didn't.
It's already mildly toxic.
Mm.
Imagine if they're just like, no, you must place every individual seed. It's like, why?
Just pause. We should also probably look into what we need to unlock the new zones.
I mean, I can unlock it if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can see it from here. It's right there.
That could be cool. Probably gonna give us some new seeds. More
No.
money?
Actually, let's do it this way. Someone get the sod stretcher.
The what?
You never heard of a sod stretcher?
No.
Yeah, soil stretcher.
What?
You've never stretched soil before?
No. What? Why would I stretch soil? That just sounds silly. Not a person. Not like you're gonna stretch the soil out and it's gonna be like, thank you for popping my back. It's another mantis. Mantis? Manta ray?
Yeah, a manta ray. Not a bug, babe.
I don't know why I keep calling it a mantis. No, did it despawn? Oh, there it is. Oh, swimming underneath the bridge. Yeah, boy. No, don't throw him away. That's just rude. You're mine now. Like how your farm got 4 likes, by the way. I like how your farm got 4 likes.
I don't know why it gets likes. Like people just like come in, they'll like the farm and leave.
I mean, you do have a sign that says like and subscribe.
Imagine.
So maybe.
Dude, refined copper is worth quite a bit. It's a blue item. It's the first blue I've seen.
Maybe we could probably get more copper and stuff and be unlocked a mine. Wait, there's so many things to unlock, man.
Pretty sure it
So many.
unlocks the plains. See? And there's like
What?
silver, it looks like. You need a copper pickaxe for this. Oh, there's strawberries. And, yeah, it looks like different.
What?
There's a gnome.
Went exploring without me?
I figured you didn't care to come over here and see it. You were too
Ooh,
busy
pears.
fishing.
Pears. Discovered pear. Ooh, pear seed. Ooh. Ooh, and new flowers and bones and strawberries and we need to unlock the mortar, baby. Pink cherry.
Maybe we should have the strawberries and blueberries being farmed on this hill. That might be.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it would be more pleasing.
Mhm.
Okay. That's what we shall do. So I shall go get copper tools.
Same. Same. I'm not gonna do this without.
Do 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 do.
All that. Hello, blacksmith. Give me tools, please.
You know what? I'm gonna go collect this fertilizer. Sell my old tools. Go pick up my new tools.
Last tool. Take my old crap, please. Oh. Oh, darn.
No copper cultivator yet? I'm kind of annoyed. Oh, there is. Why isn't it showing it on the other thing? Oh, I have one. Hold on, scythe. Oh, I'm missing an axe. That's what I'm missing.
Oh.
Sell this. Take it. Okay, now give me a copper axe.
Potatoes and coffee beans.
Oh, you need level 4 wood cutting for that. Ugh.
Oh, because I haven't unlocked the plains on my island. I can see the pear seeds, upload the pear seed, but I can't actually get pear seeds. Okay.
Haha, noob.
is hurtful. Why would you be so mean?
What are you talking about?
You.
Huh?
Talking about your meanness?
What?
Your meanness?
Huh?
Pretty sure you could be a Disney villain if you really wanted to.
Hell no. I want nothing to do with Disney. If I was a Disney villain, I would pull out a gun and ruin their ratings more than they already have. Actually, that would probably increase their ratings. Never mind. Alright, fine. I'll go make more space. Or do we do the plantation on this side? No, I like the... No, I don't know. I don't know how to plan this. There's too many choices now.
I swear to God, I just saw a rainbow somewhere. It is a rainbow. Ah.
Why aren't you collecting mushrooms? Don't you see I have mushrooms growing here?
Sir? I cannot be at so many places at once.
Excuse me, don't you have a job, peasant?
Uh, th- uh,
Think I'm paying you to just stand around and play with your berries?
but you're not paying me, though.
Yeah, you wouldn't be a servant if I was paying you.
Exactly. Can I have a martyr, please? Pretty please. I know it's used for spice. I just want to process some of all these flowers into something. We don't have a cauldron. Did friend. Oh, this is the gnome you're talking about. Why is he just chilling? Kinda creepy.
There, you happy?
Yep. I don't know with what, but yes, sure. Probably. Currently, plucking mushrooms, flowers, and strawberries. Pluck, pluck. Inventory's full again. I wonder what you use those fossils.
They give you blueprints whenever you harvest them.
Ah, I see.
Said the blind carpenter as he picked up his hammer and saw.
I see. I see. Surprised you didn't make a blind joke.
No, it's already implied.
Oh.
Go sell
I
all
feel.
these.
Damn, I filled those martyrs really quickly.
Yeah, I already threw a bunch in there too.
Yeah, it's
What did they give?
spice. And that's why we need the cauldron too. Yeah.
Like more seeds. Please, something better than blueberries. Anything other than blueberry. Oh, here we go. Yes. Beets?
You're gonna be a beet farmer now.
What is this? Minecraft?
Oh, could be.
They're worth a lot too. This
I wish I
crop
could.
must be planted in the plains region. Oh, shoot. Okay,
So
well,
now
I
you
guess
actually do
Yeah.
have to make a farming field. I wish I could like give you money though. That way I could just have you buy all the stuff. Children's. That was delicious. Thank you. Bit of all my flowers. Almost. You planting strawberries?
I'm planting whatever the hell I can plant in the other area. Here, convert this to fertilizer. Need more fertilizer.
Oh, I have fertilizer. Because I have actually been doing my job.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you know when I believe you.
Never believe me. Ta-da!
Note to self: need more sprinklers.
Yes.
I think it's kind of silly to restrict the crops to a zone.
Yeah. Like I I don't disagree. I guess it's just to basically force you. You sorry.
New zones, but people use new
Yeah.
zones just because they look good.
Yeah.
Like, I was already planning to use this zone, but because I bought all these beats, because I like rhythm,
Mhm.
I have to instantly convert this area.
Sick beats. Catfish. Catfish. Please, dear squid. Squid! Finally, I can finish my quest. Don't you freaking swim away from me. Come back here. Yeah, you better turn around. I am getting trolled by a squid. Actually getting trolled by a squid. I am upset.
You know what we call that?
Skill issue.
Oh, you're so smart.
Yeah, no. God. Yes. Come on. Come on. Blue girl, I swear to God. Yes. Yes. So that shotgun you were talking about earlier, can I please have it?
Nope.
A freaking bluegill just swam up to my bobber. Just a freaking squid finally turned around and swam towards it. I am actually tilted. A Roblox game just tilted me. Oh, that's it just disappeared.
Oh, she's getting bullied by fish.
I wanna flip a table tilted. And apparently the sky is coming down outside. The rain is so heavy I can hear it through my...
Alright, I'm gonna need to steal some of the scarecrows and sprinklers.
Thief? Yeah, I've been taking care of my chickens. Wait till I need to start raising cows.
How far does this one reach? To there.
I find the scythe really weird.
Why?
Like, why wouldn't it just swing in a circle around?
Well, it should be an
But
arch in front of you, not like a circle around you.
yeah, because right now it's like it doesn't take half the crops that I run for.
You know, I'm just gonna take all the scarecrows and sprinklers that were by that area.
Fruit?
What does a garden gnome do? Does it do anything? Does it scare away anything?
Probably just.
No. Yeah, just decorative. Lame. It would have been cool if you could use it instead of a scarecrow.
Yeah. Once you're done setting up that area, baby, do you want to watch your Nicolas Cage movie?
Yeah, we could do that. You want to come fertilize the area?
Yes. Give you all the. Finish planting the table. Still had a lot of blueberry seeds. Almost done. Got to level up farming too.
Hmm.
Okay, coming. I am here with my fertilizer.
Well, you know what I'm doing.
Oh, spawn, don't despawn. Scary.
I'm just gonna drop the beat. We should probably start on this side where I'm planting.
Why?
Because logic is not necessary.
Oh, you. Oh, farming. Oh, oh, a windmill? I love how we literally just throw stuff on.
Isn't this how farmers do it? Just chuck stuff on the ground?
Just throw it on the ground. Those cute little beets. I used to grow beets.
For red dye.
Oh, like actual beets. Radish. There we go. Radish. I used to grow too. These radish. That is a big fish. What are you? Your carp? Or a carp? Huh. Would have thought.
Each one of these beats is worth 100.
Wow. Fair enough.
To be specific, 91, but yeah.
I don't really
Money
think
is about to feel good.
yeah, money's not really an issue. Which honestly I kinda like. Like sure the start starts you out slow, but pretty quickly you can earn a pretty penny, which means money doesn't feel like it's slowing you down. And I even feel like you're leveling up your skills pretty decently quickly as well.
Like, this is the kind of game that if you want to grind it, you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep it inside the sprinklers because I don't know if the scarecrow range reaches. Probably does, but why risk it? Because after this first harvest, we'll be able to buy sprinklers and scarecrows for days.
Yeah. I mean, I should probably go buy some fertilizer.
Good if you wanted to.
The process fast. even though I don't like it when I can get fertilizer for free.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and maybe we should open up more fertilizer things. The problem
Yeah.
that I have with this is there's zero automation besides like
Mhm.
sprinklers and scarecrows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would like to see a lot more automation. Like if you have a bunch of mushrooms, you could throw them in a mushroom pile
Mhm.
to start making fertilizer and not have it limited to like one fertilizer at a time because that's very disheartening.
Mhm.
Actually, let's take a look at the shop. See what else functional stuffs we have. Nothing yet.
'Cause you could just put a limiter on it, so it only produces when you're online, or like have it produce whenever you're on the game, and then when you're offline, give it like a soft cap.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hello.
At the level up forging for the new stuff.
Have fun cutting down all the grass and collecting all the flowers and mushrooms.
Forging is such a big thing,
Mhm.
considering it's required for you to build buildings.
Yeah.
Like, oh, would you like a new building? Well, you need to pick up more grass to know how to do this. Like, what?
What? He's saying it totally doesn't make sense. You know what? We can catch. Waiting on Liza anyway. Hello. Imagine if like certain fish species were only out when it's nighttime.
Imagine if this scythe had a better arc.
Yeah,
That
it's
wasn't
pretty
based on your mouse.
bad. It is terrible. And the planes one.
What am I supposed to do with all this foliage?
Oh, you turned it into fertilizer. Easy peasy.
I guess I'll go sell some stuff so I can.
Oh, don't forget to harvest your apple trees.
So much harvesting! Why is there so much harvesting? Okay, Tom, I need you to buy all this concrete. These apples, these pears. You can take this fish. No, I'm not going to sell you the copper yet. Oh, take this concrete too. There we go. Now, shop, functional. Woman,
Yeah?
you should come take a peek.
Okay, I'm coming. Seeing if my own island had some luck with the goddamn squid. Okay. Where am I looking? Oh. Oh, you already.
Yeah, because I have like 500 foliage in my hands.
Like waving a carrot in front of my face.
I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah, you do. But you also tend to give me more of the stick than the carrot.
Whoosh. Only 14,000 more EXP for you to unlock a campfire.
Oh, that sounds nice. A campfire.
Are the beets
Can I
almost
cook on
done?
it? I think most of them are done.
Okay, I'm gonna buy more of the damn things. yeah, money.
Oh, make made basic fertilizer. Ew.
Sell it.
Well, I think you can stack it, so it's fine.
What makes you think you can stack it though? You keep
I've
saying
done
that.
it.
I don't think it's stackable. I'm telling you.
Oh, I'll try on a patch. And just
Time to go DJ it up.
nt.
Here's a pretty penny.
And there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be harvested.
I wish you could do more than just like a single stack.
Yeah. Squid! Squid, 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 squid. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't you dare. Thank you. Ah, it's done. Kara, take your goddamn fish.
There's a reason why I don't do quests.
What gives you gems, which still haven't found a purpose for. And I know you told me what the purpose was, but I haven't looked into. I don't even know if I want them. Huh? Hello, I am here with fertilizer. I love when the sprinklers turn on. How's your beet farm going?
Planting all of them. I sold just this one section, and it turned into 25,000 coins.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Okay, all my fertilizer.
There has to be a better way of harvesting, right?
Probably.
Or the new... Oh, the new tools are probably unlocked. Probably take a peek at that.
Yeah, you want to take a peek before ending?
Yep. Hopefully the range is 3 and they don't just increase the speed to 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All of the dirt has been fertilized.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check and see what they have.
Yeah.
Not quite yet.
Close.
It's gonna be 2 more upgrades before we can get one with a range of 3. That's so cringe.
Wow.
Uh,
That.
Yeah. Why?
All
Why
right.
game? But yeah. We'll call it there.
Yeah.
End up doing a fair amount. We unlocked a new area. What?
The crow was eating the beets.
Yeah, we don't have any crow or scarecrows covering that area.
They'll stand here.
I'll put one here in a minute.
Yeah.
After the next harvest, I plan to while we were watching the movie, I plan to cultivate the rest of that area.
Yeah.
Because I want to have that all set up so we have good amount of beets.
Mhm.
And hopefully we can unlock... Well, here, let's see how much the next area is. 'Cause I believe it's mountains, which means we have to come up here.
Guns.
200K.
Doable. Very much doable.
Like 4 full profit harvests based on what we last did.
And what about the stuff over the water?
Can't see that yet. You have to
Ah.
unlock the mountain and
Fair enough.
stuff.
So specific.
It is very specific for some damn reason. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, in order to unlock the mountains, you have to do the plains, and then after the mountain, or after you unlock the mountains and the plains, then you can go over here and unlock these islands, and then, like, but I can see the islands. It just needs a bridge.
I can literally jump across. Like, come on.
In fact, this bridge is still somewhat usable. Like, the water doesn't even go to my knees.
Yeah. Doesn't
The
make
game's like,
sense.
nope, you should be scared. Why, hello, squid.
So now all the squids are like showing up.
Super easy. Anyways,
Rude.
we'll call it there. We'll come back to this stuff later.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably end up clearing out the old farms, because there's no point of doing the old farms, and we'll make it into an actual, like, cosmetic decor area that Icera can go ham.
Ah.
Make it all decorative and stuff.
But you do realize you have to buy all the parts for me? Because I don't think I can.
Damn.
Anyways.
But yeah, we'll call it there. You guys have a good one, and we'll catch you later on. Maybe we'll do more of these functional stuff. Anyways,
Yeah.
see you, nerds.
Bye-bye.